All right. Hello, everyone. So, this is Mr.Beardstone's Perfect World Post-Production mod pack. It's a 1.21.1 version of Minecraft, and it's mainly his newest series mod pack post-production for Create 0.6, I think it's called. I'm not totally sure on that. Or it's just known as Create 6, I think. So it has various things like create stuff in additions, create enchantment industries, create copycat plus, farmer's delight, McCall's bridges, trapdoors and doors, sophisticated backpacks, JEI, storage doors, and a selection of performance mods. It has things also like fast leaf decay, stuff like that. So it's got all that stuff in it. Plumps is one of those performance mods, you know. Corpse. So this is what your death body will look like, you know. It'll throw a corpse down, and then it's got a curio compatibility with it. It's got create, confectionery, deco, encased, hypertube, liquid fuel, railways, navigator, slice and dice, stuff and addition, bells and whistles, central kitchen, copycats plus, dragon plus, enchantment industry, escalated, ornithopy glider, oxidizer, power loader, rustic structures, the Stamo 1 tweaks. Okay. Steams and rails, vibrant vaults, the cupboard mod for library thing, curios, design and decor, DragonLib, you know, various things, farmer's delight, fast leaf decay, flywheel, forge config API port, free cam, immersive paintings, iris, jade, all that stuff. Just enough items, just enough resources. McCall's, bridges, doors, fences and walls, trap doors. Let me despawn. Bob tweak, mouse tweaks, nature's compass is in here, which is great. Is that if I chose to play Chosen's Create Integrated? I don't know if it has nature's compass in it. If it doesn't, that would be one I would add, because I would want that to, you know, to go out and get like jungle wood and stuff a lot easier. Because it doesn't have like the market and stuff off in it that we could get. I don't think. Okay, Zoomer, packet fixer, quick right click. Okay. The replay mod. It allows you to record, replay, and share your Minecraft experience. I've never used this before, and I wonder if I want to try using it, but I'm not sure if I should start here, you know. Shuffle. Randomly place blocks from your hotbar while building. Oh, I understand. This gives you like a wand you can use, and it does this. Okay. And then third person camera mod. Simple inventory sorter. Yeah. Voice chat for multiplayer stuff, which I've turned off. Simple weather. Sodium stuff. Sophisticated backpacks. It's your backpack mod. You have choice nowadays. Storage drawers. Okay, so instead of functional storage, you get storage drawers in this mod. Okay, torch masters here. Okay, villager names, kind of cool. Wrench wrapper. Okay, and then Xaero's minimap. I'm not a fan of Xaero's minimap. I like JourneyMap personally better, or FTB map. But my personal choice is JourneyMap, but I don't mind it. It's just I like the others better personally. It's, they have better performance, really. So we're going to create a creative world like we did with Create Integrated and test it out and check out the recipes and stuff. But this is just pure create, basically. But basically, that's what this is. This is pretty much pure create. Okay, interesting. Let me check here. Keybinds. Control is not in here, which is really bad. I'm telling you right now, that's bad. Let me see. Is there a... So the replay mod just automatically starts recording when you're in the game. You can't stop it. Hmm. If I set this up, okay. Oh, okay. It's right there then. Okay, automatic recording off and then stop recording. Okay. There we go. Okay, we start with nothing. That's fine. Um ah. Okay, so we have just enough items, but it's showing EMI. Enough okay. So it's doing this one instead of the other one. That's fine. I don't mind either one. So if we do at create, so we have 10 pages here. So we got coins. Interesting. From create deco. This is all in case stuff. I just want the create itself, you know. I don't want like the encase stuff. I just want the regular create stuff. Here we go. This is all the regular create stuff here. So the copper back tank. All right. Yeah, wrenches, normal. You have the wand of symmetry. Okay. The Mata cannon. It's a dispenser in the middle. Oh, okay. I thought this was like a furnace or something before. I understand why it's a dispenser. Shaft, 2 and 8. Okay. Cogwheel, plank, shaft. Okay. Ah, that's interesting. So in this mod, it's shaft, plank, plank. in the integrated mod, it would shaft, plank, and then plank here instead of over here. I wonder if that's like a shapeless recipe, so you can put the plank anywhere, or if it's actually you have to put it like that in integrated. And gearbox is like that, of course. And then the vertical gearbox is, you can either make it or you can switch the regular gearboxes. Clutches. Okay. Gear shift. Ink chase. Train drives is iron nuggets. Okay, so it's a recipe where you could use either. Okay. In this one, the iron nugget recipe is on top, while the zinc is on the bottom. Adjustable chain, add of deal. Mechanical belts is the dried kelp. Gain conveyors. Water wheels, large water wheels. Yeah, so this is the recipe, really, normally. A shaft, an andesite casing, and a propeller. Yeah, these, this doesn't have create ages, is what that other one is. So, this is the normal recipe. That's what I was expecting. Hand cranks, planks, okay. And stone. See, I'm kind of leaning towards doing this mod pack because I kind of know that this is like the standard mod pack, you know. This is the standard stuff. It's all standard stuff. And the whisk is this empty blaze burner, then blaze block drops. Yeah, okay. Depots, weighted injectors, chutes, speedometers, pipes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Hose pulley is dried kelp blocks, capper casings, item drains, spouts. A spout. Okay. Yeah. No rubber from Creative Ages, so they use dried kelp instead. Okay. That's kind of what I was figuring. And then the copper casing and a chute for a portable fluid interface. Steam engine is still not brass. I seriously thought normal steam engines were brass. I thought you couldn't get steam engines until you got brass. So that's interesting. That's actually kind of cheap. Cheaper than I thought it would be. Wow, okay. And the mechanical bearing is the andesite casing one. The clockwork bearing is brass. Okay. Then we have the... Okay. Mechanical harvester. Sure. Okay. This is the mechanical roller, which you need the rose quartz for, and the rose quartz is still the same, right? Yep. You can do deployer, you can do this, or you can do grinding. Okay. Grinding from the create enchantment industry. Cool. So that's probably the grindstone, like disenchanting. Let's see. Rope pulley is a wool. Elevator pulley is a dried kelp block. Okay. Mechanical drill. All right. All right. Ah, yeah. So the deployer is more expensive. In Create Integrated, it's a lot cheaper. You don't need brass for it. But in this one, you need brass sheets, which means you need to go to the nether, because the only way to make brass is a mixing, and you need a blaze burner. So you need to go to the nether to get blazes in your blaze burners. Because the only way to create a blaze burner is to create the casing for it and then go and right click on a blaze with it, or left click on a blaze with it in your hand. I think it's right click and it puts the blaze in it. You don't have to do a blaze itself. You can right click on a spawner and it gives it to you as well. Okay. Then we have the andesite casing things, the windmill cell. Okay. The brass casing is, yeah. Copper casing. Mechanical crafters. Needs brass. Okay. Sequential gear shifts. Rotational speed controllers are pressure mechanisms. And, okay. So this is another thing that's different in integrated. You don't need to repeat this process, but you have to do this 5 times to get one of these, and it's an 80% chance that you get it. There's a 20% chance it becomes salvage, which means it's unusable. That's normal for create. I know that much. So andesite funnels, yeah, they're a lot cheaper. You don't need to go and do the rubber thing, so you just get dried kelp. So you just need to go get kelp, which means you kind of have to be next to an ocean, because kelp only comes from the ocean. It doesn't come from rivers and stuff. So, yeah. Smart observers, threshold switches. Okay. Item vaults. Pretty much the same. There's vault components. Okay. We have the item hatch, the packager. Packager seems to be a lot more expensive because you need cardboard for it. Compared to the other one, the repackager is just that. Post boxes, stock links, transmitters. This is the same. Okay. And the stock ticker is this. Display length, brass. Okay. Display board, still cheap. Okay. Nixie tubes. All right. Redstone links. Okay. Analog levers. Toolbox. Just regular toolboxes. This. Okay. Need gold for it, but that's fine. Clipboards. Wheat flour. Has to do. Okay, you can do it in a millstone. 2 of them. 25% chance to get an extra 2 instead of an extra 1. Okay. It's the same for the crusher. All right. And then we have the andesite casings, the various casings. Getting mechanical crafters. Okay. Sequential gear shifts. Rotation speed controllers. All right. Mechanical arms. Yeah. Pulp is okay. There's a lot less things you can pulp, but it is still the saplings and stuff. You can do sugar cane, you do bamboo. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. Rose quartz, that's still the same. Powdered obsidian, yeah, crushing it. Sturdy sheets come from the same thing again. There's only the brass hands. Blaze cake bases are still the same. Okay. Yeah, crushed raw iron. So, wow, really? That's interesting. So this doesn't come from iron. This doesn't come from iron, or does it? Oh, it does. You can do the, oh, you silk touch it. Or you could do this, but you only get one and a nugget of experience at 75%. But if you silk touch iron, you get two, a chance of one extra, the still the same 75% deal, and you get the cobbles deal. Okay. Crimsite just gives you it. Okay. Iron ore is 175 experience, and then cobble. Oh, okay. So the deep slate is a lot better for crushing then. But that actually is the same thing. It's just to give you, huh? So you can uncreate this normally. You can create this yourself, put it in there, get your 9 iron back, and then get a chance at 75% of getting nuggets of experience for it. That's interesting. Okay. It seems kind of doing that. Let's say string to glass and a golden sheet. That takes a minute. Okay, sure. Sandpaper is paper and sand. And there is the red sandpaper as well. Okay. And then the attribute is brass nuggets. Schematic. Okay. I have to find light blue dye specifically for that. There's a slicer on a turntable. Okay. Interesting. Sprinkler. Let's ponder this. Ah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. While that seems kind of cool, wouldn't that only does a certain area, right? Is that the biggest area it does is a 2 by 3? Or does it do bigger? Huh. I don't know if it does bigger. Various ladders. Framed glass door. Okay, they're talking about elevators. Ah. Oh. Okay. Hmm. Mechanical generator. Ah. So this is from Create Cobblestone. So you can use this to, you click on a generator stone type to set the generator type. Generates limestone, basalt, scoria, stone, and cobblestone are the types you can make. You can't make cobble deep stone, it looks like, or deep slate. There's a blaze upgrade smithing template for applies to the blaze burner. Working blocks for blaze. Okay, dragons plus. %91 chance. 3 times. Makes a portable drill. Takes fuel and water. It can only be enchanted with digging, which allows mining in 3x3 blocks. It operates with fuel and water, recharges it with coal and water, gadget in the offhand, and drop the fuel. Okay. Interesting. That's cool. Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. Then we have the heat engine and a hydraulic engine. Jetpacks. Okay. There's brass, andesite, copper, brass exoskeleton. So exoskeletons. Enhances the wielder's physical abilities. Mines much faster while consuming fuel. Recharges with fueling tank or with coal. Gadget in offhand. Drop the fuel. When used, provides a haste to and a weakness effect. Slowly consuming fuel. Needs a hydraulic engine. The andesite one needs to be made in a mechanical crafter and needs a heat engine. Okay. And the brass one is the same, but takes a steam engine. All right, cool. The jetpacks. The copper jetpack, the copper stuff you can just make normally. But it does need a hydraulic engine, which needs the spout with water, deal 2 presses, 3 times, 91% chance. Okay. Use water. Okay. A drone controller. Brass drone remotely activate or deactivate its modules. Blazing pickaxe. As fiery and abrasive as a blaze, does not get damage in the nether. Smelts destroyed blocks. Okay. Brass drones. Okay. An aerial brass companion that follows a player if they have a controller. You upgrade it with modules and gain new abilities like item storage, mining, and creature transport. Copper magnet. Made of copper, it amplifies the magnetic field of the netherite at its ends. Tracks items with 4 blocks of radius. Wow, you need netherite just to get a magnet. Okay. Gilded quartz. 3 block interaction range. Okay. Quality tool handle. 2 zinc. Okay. Okay, you can make brass gear. Brass tools, zinc. Doesn't have any knockback resistance on it. Copper. Automatic recharges gadgets and armor that use fuel. Flamethrower. A power of the nether flows through this weapon. If you have fuel, you can set fire to anything. It serves as a portable furnace. If you drop your items near the flames, they will be smelted. Okay. And then we have the experience. The tool deteriorates and XP orbs occasionally appear. Slime gear. It allows you to cling to the ceiling and also bounce off walls where you're if you're gliding with elytra. Ah, okay. Portable drill, which requires the brass drill head as well with the brass pickaxe. Okay. Grappling whisk. To save you from a free fall, it will be your best friend. Swing from tree to tree and gives a powerful boost. Make sure to equip slime boots. Thanks to the impact enchantment, you can convert your momentum into damage. You bounce on any surface and gain more speed through inertia. A block picker. It allows you to grab and move blocks. It can affect entities if enchanted with gravity gun. You to move them and even launch them into the air. Works with water. Recharges with buckets of water. Gadget in the offhand. Drop the fuel. That's kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Hey, it's a cube. Don't you want the cube? Does it kill you if you don't look at it? Okay, there's netherite jetpack. There's the experienced hatch. Okay, the printer. Okay. Cake base O enchanting. Okay. Then a Keiko enchanting. Okay. So that's interesting stuff. Mechanical generator. And then the vaults, the various colored vaults. Frog ports, stock link colors, packages and requesters, and various deals. Okay. Let's see what Farmer's Delight has for us. So we have the stove, we have the cooking pots, we have the skillet, the cutting board, various crates of stuff. We have the ability to make minced meat, dough, wheat dough can be made in the automation stuff. Interesting, it needs an egg instead of water. You can do 1 for 1 or you can do 3, but you have to use an egg. Okay. Tomatoes. Gives you seeds if you, okay. I got to do a tomato shrub, which you find out in the world. In arid land. So it says savannas and deserts. Okay, so we got to explore to get it all. Okay. Cooked bacon. We have the egg sandwich. We have a chicken sandwich. Egg sandwich is bread and 2 eggs. 2 eggs is egg smelted. Okay. Chicken sandwich is chicken, lettuce, carrots, hamburger. Bacon sandwich, which is a little bit less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.25, 5.5. The hamburger is better than the bacon sandwich. Unfortunate. We have the mutton wrap, which is mutton. Dumplings, which you have to make in the thing or cook it. Okay. Stuffed potatoes. Interesting. Cabbage rolls. Salmon rolls. Cod rolls. Kelp rolls, which is a lot of hunger. You need rice as well. A kelp roll slice. So you can slice the kelp into threes to get a little bit. Okay. Cooked rice comes from rice. Bone broth, beef stew, chicken soup, vegetable soup, fish stew, fried rice, pumpkin soup, baked cold cod stew, noodle soup, which I'm guessing there's raw pasta, which comes from slicing bread. Okay. Bacon and eggs, pasta with meatballs, pasta with mutton chops, mushroom rice, roasted mutton chops, which is cooked mutton chops, which comes from mutton chops, which is sliced mutton. Interesting. Vegetable noodles, steak and potatoes, which is a steak, a baked potato, a bowl, an onion, and some cooked rice as well. Wow, okay, that's more than steak and potatoes, my friend. My steak and potatoes don't have rice in them. it's just steak and potatoes, man. That's what it usually is. Ratatouille. Okay. Yeah. Beets, roots. All right. Squid ink pasta. Okay. A grilled salmon, a roast chicken. Huh. Plate of roast chicken. I guess it becomes a plate. You have to set this down and you can take a plate with it. Stuffed pumpkin. Okay. Need to get some mushrooms on that. Bowl of stuffed pumpkin. Honey glazed ham. Sweet berries out in the world. Smoked ham, which is ham. A large cut of meat from a pug or hoglin's leg. Someone lighter than a sword to cut one. That's a little weird, but okay. Shepherd's pie, which, okay. 3 muttons, 2 onions, 2 potatoes, a bag of milk, and a bowl. Okay, rice medley. Dog food for wolves. And then a horse feed. That's an expensive ass horse. Golden carrots? You know, golden carrots are like 8 gold nuggets around a carrot, right? That's almost a full gold ingot for this. I'm surprised they didn't actually put their ass in, like, one of these apples has to be a golden apple, you know? Okay. So, yeah, I think we're going to go with the Mr.Beardstone's Perfect World Create Mod Pack. I just feel like I like this one better. If I had more experience with Create, I might do Create Integrated because I wouldn't mind like trying out Ars Nouveau and stuff like that again. But we're just going to go straight Create, and we're going to go this. I'm thinking about adding at least one mod to this, and that's that Rehooked mod. Let me look it up real quick. Yeah. I really like the idea of this, and you can use these until you get like the jetpacks and stuff. So I think about this, and this does work at 1.20.1. So I think about getting like the Rehooked mod and putting it in the pack, so I could use those and try those out. Use those before we get to like jetpacks and stuff like that in this pack. So yeah. So yeah, I think we're going to do the Mr.Beardstone's pack, probably add like Rehook to it and go from there. So I will see y'all later. Look forward to next day's episode of the Mr.Beardstone's Create Mod Pack, and I will Perfect World. Mod pack, sorry. And I will see y'all later. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.